What? What even happened? That's... Okay, that's really weird. Sorry, my microphone just decided to stop being connected to OBS. That's really weird. I'm so sorry. Good morning, guys. Oh yeah, I'm having a problem with my hair here. This bit here seems to sort of like curl up and forward. I don't want it to. And it keeps going in my eye, and it's in the way. Because it kind of just, you've got this bit here and then bonk. Is the best way to describe it as. I think it just needs a trim. It was annoying me earlier as well, actually. Ah! Yes, thank you about that. I didn't even notice. I was watching the music bar bounce up and down. I just didn't seem to register that the other one simply wasn't. Oh, that doesn't go that way. My hair doesn't go that way. Sorry, there's a mirror just over there. That'll do. No, that's awful. Trying to just sort of separate my hair. There we go. Alright. There we go. And stop thinking about my hair. It's gonna bother me otherwise. It still looks majorly wrong, but it'll do. It'll do, it'll do. Need to stop looking at myself. Yeah, like I was saying, I have a drink an innocent smoothie for today. And I've also got a cold cup of tea. Because I made one earlier. And forgot about it. So, and I'm not gonna make another one. So, we've got the light on today. I wonder if I move it this way a bit more, it gives me a bit more of a... less of a shadow. There we go. I wanted to have my blind open because it's gonna get dark early anyway. You know, we've got 3 hours before the darkness, so... Yeah. There we go. It's a shame you can't see my outfit very well on stream. I've got a very cool outfit on, I will admit. I went to see the FNAF movie yesterday. If anyone has seen the FNAF movie, you'll know just how cool it is. Yeah, okay, right. My tweet shows my, my tweet just simply shows it better. There we go. Manually. Cool. 1.21.10. Alright. Merp. Thank you for the 7-day watch streak. Congratulations. I thought I'd let you guys know that a couple things are going to be changing in the new year. I want to set up some more channel point redemptions, like cheaper ones for people. No, that's out of silent fishing stream. Like when I added fit check, I wanted to be able to have fit check. I lowered hydration. You know, I've been doing some things recently anyway. You know, like I changed all the logos and stuff. But I wanted to sort of finish a bunch of them. So logos and stuff are going to be done. I've sneakily added a new data pack. Is that the one that allows us to be able to craft the heads? My sounds are not turned right up. No, not that one yet. What have you added then? I don't know anything else you said we were going to add. Thought we talked about it. Let me... I'll show you. There you go, I lightened my camera. If you want to see my fit check, I am wearing FNAF merchandise. I went to see the film yesterday, second one. God, it's good. I mean, mind you, that's probably because, you know, like, it's designed for people who are just nerds. So, you know. But in terms of... I'm not telling you any spoilers. But it's good. It's good. Uh-oh. Waiting for it to become available on Pirate Side? Of course. You're waiting for it to become available on Discord to be able to send the link out. Like last time. No, I went to see it. I really like it. I'm actually starting to collect a bit more FNAF merch. I mean, I got this guy not too long ago, Toy Freddy. I condone the piracy of movies non-indie because fuck big corpos. It's not really a big movie though, is it? It's not a really big corporation movie though. It's Blumhouse. Blumhouse deserve it. Boo. Ah. Yeah. Or. I left the movie just continuously doing that. Don't ask me why. I took this guy with me. My unofficial, he's definitely unofficial. There's no way this guy is official merchandise. I mean, look at his face. Look at this guy's face. There's no way this guy... There's no way. His ears permanently stay like split like this. The number of times I've genuinely tried to bring one forward or bring the other one back, they'll stay upright for a bit and then you wiggle them a bit and then they split again. He's always got one ear forward and one ear backwards. Like, for goodness sake. Maybe I bend your ears. I got him in a charity shop, to be fair. There was a whole bunch of them in the charity shop. Me and my college friends went and we sort of got one each. Well, they managed to make it there first. So they sort of like scooped them all up. And I showed up and I was like, oh, there aren't any left. And they saw they saw that I didn't have one. And they were like, oh my god, we didn't realise we took them all before you. And so they then gave me Bonnie. And I'm happy with Bonnie. I'm going to put him in the background. You guys can... Wait, no. Where is he? Yeah, he's in the background if I put him there, right? I've put Bonnie in the background. Okay, right. Hello. Beans.
Did you hear my entry?
I did. Sorry, I was just talking to stream. I was showing them I don't know whether you were looking.
My lights were broke just as I came in.
Of course. Have you seen my Bonnie?
Yeah, like 5 times by now.
He's in the background now. I'll put him back there.
His eyes like that? That's what
I don't know. He's not official merchandise, I don't think. There's no actual label. Mind you, I think I might have cut it off, but from what I can tell, there's no sign of official label of any sort. And I got him in a charity shop. From someone who had like donated a whole bunch of FNAF plushies. There were security breach plushies in there. There were regular characters. There were some nightmare characters, I think, as well. There was a good collection, apparently. And we'd been tipped off. This was like December last year. We were tipped off about it because at the time one of my college friends was like volunteering in said charity shop and was like, hey, we've just had this like stock brought in of like all these FNAF plushies, thought you guys might be interested. And all of us were just like, right, we're going there after college. But we raced in 2 groups because I had to go pick up my partner from Well, I didn't have to. I wanted to. From his
Took a
part of
chat.
college, and they had to go and get body shot for charity shop. Yeah.
It does look like it.
and my college friends had to do something as well. So the two of us, all of our group sort of split in half, and sort of like made our own ways over to the charity shop and everything. They made it first. I was there like a minute or two after them, and they'd picked up every single plushie, and they were at the counter getting ready to buy them. And the last person who hadn't bought one was my friend Chris, and they had Bonnie in their hands as well as two others. I can't remember which ones. And I didn't mind who I got, really. I mean, as long as it's really the main set, or maybe Funtime Freddy. But like, I preferred like the main set basically. And yeah, they had Bonnie, and they realized that they'd taken them all, and without me being there at the time, and they were like, "Oh God, we kind of forgot that you were gonna be here." And I was like, "Yeah," and so they gave me Bonnie, and I had Bonnie, and now I'm happy. I got this stupid asshole sits in the corner of my room with his
Stupid asshole,
wonky ass
okay.
ears. You can see him in the back, and one ear is sat upright and one ear is leaning forward. I cannot get him to stop doing that.
Stupid asshole is one way to put it.
Yeah, wait until I rip his face off.
You like my box?
Damn. So you use yellow for valuables. Interesting.
Yeah,
I use
I
blue for my
this is why.
riches.
That's why.
Oh, I associate this with diamonds, like the color diamonds, which is like my currency
I
color.
associate
Yellow
gold.
is food.
Because when I think about riches, I only think about gold. Because
Fair
that's
enough.
what I.
It looks so traumatized in the
Diamonds are
background.
actually really worthless in real life.
Yeah, they're
Like,
not.
they're
Not
only
as.
expensive because of fucking companies.
Yeah.
But they're not really rare, and they're not really.
Well, no, because we can create them now.
Yeah, we can create
The
them, and we
natural
make
ones are
them way
probably the
better.
slightly more on the rare side. Only minusculely slightly more, I'd imagine, because it is literally natural, and that's the only reasoning for it. But like, yeah, I'd say they're about they're as rare as amethyst. Maybe slightly
Natural
rarer.
diamonds suck.
Yeah, they're not that
Industrial
great.
diamonds are way better in quality.
Yeah.
And somehow we make things that are terrible be worth more.
But it's because diamonds, I'd imagine, look prettier. I mean, gold is also kind of ass in real life, realistically speaking.
Well,
You think
gold
about
is
how
still rare because it's
it's
not made of carbon.
no. Yeah, no, it's rarer, but it's still shit. It's very soft.
That's kind of its selling point, actually.
Yeah, it's not got that many uses. It tends to be more on the softer side. If you make like, I don't know, jewelry out of gold, it's more likely to probably break than something like sterling silver. But actually, ironically, the jewelry I prefer actually made out of stainless steel. Which I know sounds a little bit odd, but you know. Or like titanium or something. What's my... I don't know what I'm asking you guys. I'm the one who bought it. I was about to ask you lot what my engagement ring was made out of. I'm the one who bought that, so I don't know why you guys would know. I think it's either titanium or something more like that. It's not silver. It looks a bit more sort of aluminium titanium sort of colour. Like a darker grey. All I know is I don't like the really bright, light, silvery grey. I prefer like a darker grey. Why is Ren in my house?
What the dog doing? That's the whole reason I took him out.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's the only reason I took
Oh,
him out.
I need to reorganize these chests. I saw how Waddle's done their storage system, especially for like heads and stuff. They've got a whole section of little barrels dedicated to each head, or like type of head, and it's so cool. And I need to do that because 3 double chests ain't cutting it, because this is just a mess.
Robin.
Hi.
Can you turn off your stream music for a sec? Or just pause it?
Yeah.
Just run off 1 kilo command.
Why are you... Why are you stood like that? Are you holding an invisible totem?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, your hand is slightly forward.
It's always like that.
Oh, Neo is...
Because I like
ferociously
seeing
looking around.
people having totems when they have totems and they want to have them be seen, but I also not like seeing mine.
That's fair, that's fair.
So I just...
I like my totems being seen because I've just grown accustomed to it being there, and if it's not there, it freaks me out. So I'd rather be able to see it and it take up a small portion of my screen. Although I do need to try and get that totems look like bees texture pack work again, because I missed that.
Quick shush. Let's see if this works. It worked. Let's go.
Nice. You're gonna stuck like that for like the next 5 to 10 minutes now.
It's about 3 minutes long.
Okay.
Just one song. And it's so
'Cause-
hype.
This needs organizing.
This is the best
Badly.
song from Deltarune so far, in my opinion.
So far.
It's so good. Because it's probably gonna get better ones, knowing Deltarune. Tony
enough.
Fox's songs get better as he goes on.
Mhm. Wait, is Deltarune continuing? Is there like more?
Yeah, there's gonna be 7 chapters and there's talks of a secret 8th one also being
Oh,
mentioned.
I thought
in
they
the
were
files.
done.
No, it's currently at chapter 4. It's about halfway done,
Damn.
but the final ones should be the longest ones.
I keep seeing a lot of. I've never actually played Deltarune, but I keep seeing a lot of Spamton and Tenor art on my Tumblr page, and I live for it. I don't even know who they are. All I know is they're stupid and silly, and I like the look of them.
They are stupid and silly and they're really fun.
Is one like really big and the other one like really small or something, or is that just like a fan arts interpretation? Okay. It's either that or fan art interpretation.
So you know how Deltarune and Undertale are both completely in like a Pixar style?
Yep.
Tenna breaks that style.
Damn.
He's 3D animated and all that.
Hell yeah. He's the
So
TV
he's a
one, isn't he?
freak.
Tenna's the
Yeah,
TV.
Yeah.
Spamton's the
And
pointy
Tenna.
nose glasses.
Mr. Antenna, named after the fact that old
That's
TVs
cool.
had antennas.
That's cool. Because I see a lot of his art because I'm a big fan of TV head characters. When done right, obviously. You know, you can't just give a character a TV head and go, okay, well that's it, boom, done. You gotta make them interesting. And all their designs seem really unique and interesting. Nice. Because we've got RGB from a comic called Property of Hate. I would really genuinely recommend reading it. It's brilliant. It's been going on for about 10 to 12 years now. Nowhere near finish, but it's absolutely brilliant. And then you've also got, obviously, Vox. I'm stuck doing a skull owner. Thank you for the balloon. Hold on. Is this a real diamond?
It's a doubloon.
Yeah. Is it a real diamond?
Just press F3 and H. It's one of yours.
But it says 12 components. Oh, is it just because that's a name change makes an extra component? Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking I don't know whether this is a real diamond because you've oh, fair enough. Because you've pranked me before.
Also, I cannot change the Minecraft tag. If it was not a diamond, it wouldn't say Minecraft column diamond. That's impossible.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't know whether you could or not. Assumedly not. I'm looking.
It's not something you can do in vanilla. You can only do that with mods. And we don't have those mods.
Looks like
And they
in the
would
back.
have to be
E-chest
on the
everywhere.
client side as well, so you don't also have the mod.
Yeah. Why do I have 2 blocks of gold in here for? Oh, I remember why. Because those aren't mine. That's why. Where's the chest where I put the Christmas stuff?
I brought back a bullet bag.
Where's my Christmas stuff? Did I use them all? Oh no, they're in here. Never mind. Okay, MHF present one. I skull owner MHF underscore present one.
I brought back the mini head stone cutting.
I see that. Yes, I see that. Very epic.
No longer
very
have
cool.
to rely on wandering creators.
Yeah.
I should
I
probably
will
remove
keep
the
that as
wandering
a.
trader thing now.
No, I like the Wandering Trader thing. Makes them
'Cause-
unique. Makes them cool and unique to be able to collect and stuff.
But it's bad. It now costs an emerald as well for what you can do with a stonecutter.
I know, but if you just want to be able to buy them from one, I like buying them from the thing. But fair enough. I would leave them both for now, and then if I don't know, leave it a week or something. And if people like actually kind of feels too cheaty to be able to have them all now that we've been so used to buying them, then we can reverse it. You know, like I'm just waiting for like a general consensus because I don't mind which one. I would
want a
out of the
stonecutter.
two. Out of the two, I would prefer Village Modern Trainer just because I feel like it makes them a bit more unique and because of how frequently they spawn. However, obviously people might be like, actually, I really like using Stonecutter, you know.
I've been trying to get some mini blocks for like ages.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't get them because of my terrible rolls with wandering traders.
Yeah, that's the other
With
thing is
this,
some ones are rarer than others.
I just don't like gambling.
That's fair. We'll leave them both for now so that people can pick which one they would prefer to use. How about that?
It's funny that I say I don't like gambling, but when I had my
Oh, you don't
previous
like gambling, but you're the one who's going to make a casino.
That's also a good point, but also it's funny I say that because but in my previous server,
Why am I
my previous
lagging?
server had crates.
Yeah.
It wasn't like pay to win kind of crates, like you know, let's see.
Why is my render distance
terrible servers.
29 chunks?
Why did you make it 9 chunks? What is
I
wrong with you?
I didn't. I swear to God, every time I boot this game up, there's like a 50% chance that my render distance resets to 29 chunks and makes me lag out the fucking earth. And I have to lower it back down to 12. It's annoying. It's weird. Oh well, anyway. Sorry, it's back
What
down,
did
it's back
you
down
say?
to
Oh
normal now.
whoa!
I said, oh well.
It sounded like oh whoa.
My bad.
How dare you oh whoa in my presence?
Have you seen the progress I've made here yet? Have you seen all my the things and stuff that I've...
Where's my golden carrots? Hold on.
I need to buy more food actually.
That has dirt. I don't have my golden carrots in my inventory like a fucking idiot.
Oof. I'm living off of 21 cooked cod. I paid
have
the
21.
Prismarine farm a visit and thought I'd take a stack of food. I hope that's okay, Blue. I noticed you had a lot and I thought, take some fish off your hands. Please let me know if that wasn't okay. I would say return it. This guy's in full chainmail. No way. You're pretty epic, sir. What was that?
I ran out of golden carrots.
Oh.
It's my only food source.
Full chainmail zombie. Yeah, it's okay. There's like 20 more stacks. Okay, good. I had a stack of cooked cod. Well, a stack of raw cod that I took from the Prismarine farm.
I should make a gold farm, honestly.
Yes, someone needs to make a gold farm. Someone also needs to make a what they called blaze farm. And then I think at some point in the new year we need to make a community with a skull farm just for shits and giggles. Because I just think it'd be really fun to make a community.
Reserve something for the fucking questing center. Goddamn.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it'd be really fun if we made a community goal.
What is doing?
He lives down there apparently now or something. I don't know. They chill.
What the fuck?
I don't know why he's down there.
Ow.
Did he not even drop a single piece of armor? That's weird. It'd be really funny if. Big fan of the work so far. Thank you. This is one of my favorite bits of my house now. Are you talking to Blue? But I'm gonna say anyway. You right down there? Oh, you finally got him.
Yeah. Just wouldn't go down. They should hang out at the ground more often.
Yeah. Also, you rub... Nice, thank you. I found out today that you can bone meal bushes to get more of them.
Today?
Yeah. No, I didn't know fully how they were. I know you can do that with,
What the fuck? Look behind you.
What in the fuck?
What the hell?
Why are black sheep genuinely everywhere? No, Neil, I don't think you understand. I've got 3 black sheep inside of a building that just all naturally spawned there. And now there's another one in here. Anyway.
Farm.
Weird and confused. But I need to... Yeah, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. What the hell? Can't remember what I was saying. It's fine. I'm really happy with the work I've done so far. I think these areas are starting to really feel me. I also like... Oh yeah, you have added some trees back. Nice. I mean, I'll be honest, I did like how open it was. It did feel quite nice open, but it also looks really good with some trees back. I'll be completely honest. I think it looked perfect either way. Just jealous. Oh, I remember what I was saying. You can bone meal firefly bushes. I knew that to get more firefly bushes. I didn't know that regular bushes worked the same way. Because I'd assumed they worked a bit more like grass. Because they're so common in certain biomes. I assumed that it was just like grass and ferns. So you just bone meal the floor and you get them. I didn't realise you could bone meal them. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. How this looks. Like, chips. I need to come have a look at your base, actually. Oh, I'm really happy with this sorting system. Come in, you put your stuff in there. You go in. Oh, the doors got to the colour I like. Nice. Hello.
I found my golden carrots.
Hey, where were they?
I left them in the end.
Why?
I was mining obsidian. I placed down my shulker and never picked it back up.
Oh, that's rough. But yeah, my doors have finally got to the colour I need them to be. I just don't... I need to go buy more honeycomb to keep them this colour. But I want them to be the weathered colour. So they're not fully oxidised. They've got that slight discoloration to them. But it's arguably... The 2 middle colours are probably my 2 favourites, honestly. But, you know, I didn't realise you could bone meal bushes in the same way that you can bone meal firefly bushes to get more. I thought these worked in the same way that grass and ferns do, because they're in such common biomes. I thought you just bone meal the ground and you get them. Yeah, I didn't realise you could duplicate them. That makes life even easier, admittedly. Because I got a lot of them, I just assumed that I just had to go and collect them in those biomes and bone meal the floor.
Yeah.
But, no, this sorting system, I'm really happy with. I've done a bit of an inside as well now. Somewhat.
By the way, I found a plugin that allows us to upload custom music discs on the server.
Howdy.
Should I add it? I can set it up so only we can upload music discs, or I can set it up so anyone can upload music discs.
I feel like the problem with that is when I do a lot of streaming, I'd have to be cautious that people didn't play anything that would get flagged on Twitch, because I've got music muted so I can listen to anything. I've just realised I've still got my music paused. I can have any song playing in the background because OBS has got a feature I can just turn that off. However, if I have to mute Minecraft as well, then there's going to be absolutely no sound in VODs other than me talking. I'm just a little bit worried that maybe, like, if someone was to put a song on that wasn't...
In that case, I would restrict that to just us, then. And that should fix the issue.
If you particularly feel like you want to be able to use music, I assume maybe for, like, mini games or something?
Yep.
In the future? Yeah.
Yep.
I'd say go ahead. I'd say go ahead for everyone. And if... Just say... Please, as long as it's not DMCA applicable. As long as it's not just some random song plucked out of the world. Like...
I mean, the other alternative is that I could just have people send that to me if they wanted anything added. And then I could do the rest for them. Because it can upload directly from YouTube as well. You can upload pretty much anything. If it's a YouTube video or if it's an MP4, anything works.
That might be easier. Just give it to the one of us, me or you, and then we'll upload it.
Because how that works is we pretty much get an internet website link that we can just go into and set it up and all that. It's pretty easy, actually. Once I do the config, which is absolutely asinine. Because Apex Hosting wants to be silly and have protective measures against unwanted uploads and all that.
How dare it protect?
How dare it protect us when that's specifically what I paid for? Estimate my head.
Yeah, that could work. You like this little room I made for my Thank you.
It's very stony.
Well, I want it to just be like a little cave. It doesn't really matter much now. And I moved the stairs because the problem was originally coming through this front door, you had 2 blocks of space, and then the stairs started, and it wasn't enough space for me to have like the chest on one side, a collection system on the other, because it's like walking straight down the stairs. And then the moment you hit the bottom of the stairs, it was chests. There wasn't enough wiggle room on either side to add like an input or output chest.
Yeah.
So doing it like this, where you go down and down like this, with the output chest down here, which is nice to have an output chest rather than just a puddle of water. What are you doing? Oh, I just need to... Just having a look at my phone really quick, guys. Don't you worry. Of course. Cool, there we go. Stop meowing! Oh my god. Doo-doo-doo. But yeah, that's that area. Off goes Neo. Let me sleep real quick, and I want to come have a look at Blue's area as well. Ow! Thank you. Alright, Blue, I'm coming over to your base. Okay. I want to come and have a look at the, what's happening. And I'm going to fly there, because I'm really cool. Have you got a... Do-do-do. Started hearing random music when... From download completed. It's not yet connected, okay. Lag! It should be east then. Let me... Should be like there. Danger. Oh, I see. Shooting into the overworld. Instantly jumped by guests. Alright. Alright, you guys are over here. What was that coordinate? 134, negative 53. $134, 53. I believe right here is the portal. Yes. I have 4 obsidian. That's gonna be annoying. Oh no, I've got 15, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me grab 4 slabs. And 4 of that. Bro! What? Platform. In the... farming for... Rish, can you break the portal? Something with blaze rods? Oh, okay. I've put one on the roof. But it needs to be broken. Okay, cool. Right. Theoretically it links. It's on the exact same spot. Hey! It works! Hey! Okay, the portal is linked to the nether roof. There's a way down. Nice! Hooray. There you go. This is looking awesome. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. I love when people have a build style. Oh, you have just a few allies. How did you end up with so many allies? Can you breed them? No, surely not. You can't breed them, can you? What's in here? Oh, that's an AFK box. Aw. That's so cute. I did not know you could do that. Oh. I did not know I did not know you could breed them. Damn. Oh, this looks amazing. Come in? Okay. Oh my gosh. Haha! Oh, that's adorable. This is amazing. Such a brilliant... Oh my god, it's even got a back door. This is my favorite. Yeah, that's amazing. So simple, so lovely. You've pulled off the... It's brilliant. It's the kind of vibe I want to do next season, but make this dystopian and electrical. I don't know whether you're on stream, but this is the kind of, because I had fun doing the shop. It's not the style I normally build in. I normally build old-fashioned-y, sort of with the wooden pillars. Doing something that's so very different and based on depth on the front and such is a very different and a unique experience and not one that I'm used to. And I think it'd be really, really fun. Dystopian electrical. Yeah, sort of picture kind of like, I don't know, a Japanese town like Tokyo or something. And you've got all these sort of like building fronts of shops and stuff. But you then make it sort of dystopian as in like it's kind of maybe a bit run down, there's like a further story here. But then you've got like lots of these electrical things like power lines and all that kind of jazz. And it's like the middle of a city type thing. It's just sort of like a bit run... It's not full cyberpunk, but kind of just a bit dystopian. Oh, that's cool. Oh, good night. But yeah, no, this looks amazing. Oh, the stairs to all the balconies. All the buildings interconnected. I love this kind of vibe of buildings stacked on top of buildings. Post-apocalypse media, my beloved. Yeah, I wouldn't say what I want to do post-apocalypse. I would just say sort of vaguely dystopian. Sort of a bit run down. You know, you can't imagine it's a very happy world they're living in. But it's not exactly robots and cyberpunk type like things going on. Just... yeah, that kind of vibe. I take it there's gonna be another house here. That's amazing. It looks brilliant. We need a sort of wood in Minecraft that's kind of sort of greenish and overgrown. It's brilliant. The texturing's brilliant. This is the kind of texturing I was gonna try and pull off with this pig stuck. Ah ha ha ha. It's coming in the real world. Yeah, kind of. I kind of want it to feel very real, if that makes sense. Because this season, I'm doing all magic and very not real. But, like, pushing that. Very not real. This, like, magic world where, you know, these, like, yeah, crystals, elves, you know. We've got floating pirates, we've got hobbits, we've got dwarves. All this very sort of almost Lord of the Rings, D&D type magic. And that in itself I haven't done before but want to do, which is why I did it. You know, it gave me the chance to do something like that. But next season I want to do something really modern. I'm kind of feeling very inspired by Mumbo's idea for his season 11 base. You like my storage? Oh, it's brilliant. Look in this chest. Jesus. But yeah, feeling very inspired by, yeah, Mumbo's season 11 base. In his sort of like scrapyard, electrical vibe. I wouldn't say scrapyard is the sort of words I would use to describe my idea, but electrical is definitely the sort of... But yeah, I want to make things like power lines. I want to bring a modern twist into it because Minecraft is sort of geared towards more oldie fashioned, because there is no electricity really in Minecraft. You got redstone, but I wouldn't say that's electricity. You don't have electricals. We've got old lanterns and furnaces and torches and stuff. We don't have light bulbs. You know, it's a very oldie, magic-y sort of world. So, I think making a modern twist onto it would be really fun. But I want to do it in like a really flat biome. For season 2, I want to find a really, really flat biome. Like a plains biome, ideally. Because if I can flatten it out, basically. And they did make it easy, so I don't like doing it at the same time. No, that's fair. It sounds like a really cool idea, but it does sound very difficult to do. However, I am interested in wanting to do it because I want to challenge myself. It's not something I've done before. So. Oh, this is such a cute door. And then we've got like a big patch of land. What's going here? Is this a dock? But like a proper dock this time. Like what's going here? What's this? It's kind of something I want to do all the time because around a town in the middle of nowhere makes sense because it's surrounded by just grass, looks bad. It transitions from city to grass too fast. Yeah, industrial area. Nice. Yeah, that's why I want it to work on it like this. Like, you go out and it gets further into the country, but I kind of just want it to be sort of slap bang in the middle and you've got this city and each shop is like a front for something. So, you know, you go into the shop and it's all detailed and stuff and then maybe, I don't know, underground it's actually secretly a farm and everything, you know what I mean? Like, I want it to have use. So everything, you know, interior decorated. Upstairs is you have these little flats or whatever and... Sumo storage warehouse there. Epic. Epic, epic, epic. Ugh. I gotta go build a tree now. Thank you. Kinda need it. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this. We've got the base of the tree. I feel like I need to work on the base maybe first. It's just supposed to be bigger than what I've currently got. It's fitting surrounded. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I haven't done it this season. Why I wanted to do magical forest instead. Because when I found the biome, I was like, right, this works perfectly. Magical forest fits in perfectly here. But next season, I will do yeah, like a city. I think it'd be really cool to find a really big patch of flat land and have this modern city type vibe, because it's something I've never built before, but it was really fun to do. My side really hurts. I don't know why. Ouchie. How are these fence gates interesting? Okay, so they're just fence gates stuck out at straight lines. I'm sure I can figure this out. To the super flat. And it's stripped spruce. So we can use things like spruce and that. Never really built buildings, only massive castles, rest of the terrain, like mountains and volcanoes. Ooh. Did I take a screenshot? No, I did not take a screenshot of this. Let's work on the base. Then some of these are gonna have there we go. That's 2 on this side. There we go. There's a stump over here that I did. Hmm. There we go. Um. There we go. Hmm. There we go. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Then a little branch there. There we go. I know I can't get on my fence. Boost. Maybe right at the top. There we go. There we go. I'm going to very quickly hit a BRB. I will be back in a second. See you guys soon. Hi. I'm back. My apologies for the long break. I had to get food. We're building this big tree. I don't think we need any more branches down here. Honestly, I think these are all the branches we need. Okay, there we go. Okay. The ones with... Oh, you guys are still on emote only mode. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright. Yeah, this tree's looking really nice now, I think. We've got lots of little branches up there as it progresses down into big branches. Alright. I think I just need to stand back and have a look at the size of this thing. I don't know whether I feel like this looks right. I think it gets really thin. Yeah. That's a bit better. That looks a lot better. Cool. I think maybe... Yeah. What leaves? Dark oak. This is spruce, this is dark oak. Acacia, mangrove, birch, oak. Let's try and go from a light to dark. An azalea. Azalea. I'm gonna do this with shaders on, I think, because they look a bit easier to tell the difference between mangrove, acacia. Which one's the jungle leaves? These ones are jungle leaves. Jungle leaves. Dark oak. Birch. Spruce. That feels about right. Actually, I'm gonna swap those two over. There we go. Oak and acacia are very similar leaf colours. I think that way around. I think oak is very slightly lighter than acacia. Actually, no. I think it's the other way around. Acacia, oak. Okay. But yeah, no, I agree that azalea is the lightest here in this set, and then it slowly blends into jungle, which is also quite light with these bright blobs of leaf, and then acacia, then oak, then mangrove, it starts to get just a little bit darker. And then dark oak is darker again, and then birch. No. It's warmer, then it gets colder into spruce. Because obviously spruce is very different from that. I just need to pick a leaf type. I don't think spruce is going to look as good on this as some of the others. I think we need to go in mid-range. I say mangrove. Oak, mangrove, dark oak. All of this is a plains biome. I'm gonna really disconnect. New world. I'm just gonna test something. I need to see what it looks like in a spruce biome. And there's no way I can do that. Okay. I'll growth spruce. Alright, okay. Oh damn, hello dark oak forest. Okay. What leaves do I want? Oak leaves, mangrove leaves, and dark oak, right? Or do I do like... Because these two are the same texture. No, I think those three work. Okay, I'm just gonna delete that world. Okay. Had to test something in a... So we're going dark oak, mangrove, and oak. Okay, so I say underneath is I'd say underneath is dark oak. Let's replace this with a bubble and then there we go. Replace near 90%. Oh, damn it, they're all... Why? Is that because I can't place down... But I can, okay. And two, and two. Uh... For goodness sake. Because that just doesn't simply work. Okay. Okay, and then for the middle we... There we go. There we go. Feeling festive as fuck right now. Hell yeah. Then this layer is a mix between mangrove and oak, I think. There we go. I think it needs to be looser than that. I think I'm going to scrap the mangroves and just go oak and dark. Actually, no, I'm going to scrap the oak and just go mangrove and dark oak. There we go. Doesn't need to droop down as far. There we go. Hmm. There we go. Okay, there we go. And without, this is what this looks like. It's either that or just do that, honestly. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's combine those two together. And then there we go. There we go. Cool, we've got 3 branches done now. I'm going to slap the shaders back on just so we can see how it looks now with these shadows. We get these falling leaf animations, which is really nice. Then there we go. Hooray. I think some of the ends of these need to be trapdoors, I think. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Hooray! Right. There we go. And then And there we go. There we go. There we go. Cool. There we go. There we go. Hooray. Hmm. Let me grab mud walls. Wait, let me... Spruce fence. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then we need to grab... Okay, there we go. There we go. And then we get pickles and moss carpet. Okay, pickles and moss carpet. All right. And there. All right. Here we go. All right. Vines. Anything else that's green that could hang, maybe? Does that look about right? I feel like this bit needs to... Can I go back up one? No, that looks wrong. Then it sort of like very quickly turns into... Let's put that slot. I think this top bit here needs even less. And I think pickles near the top as well. I think it just needs the odd block here and there. There we go. Then I think one more. I think it needs more. think it needs more... I don't know. Hold on, let me compare this with... Unless I do... No. I think little bits like this. It's the problem is it needs to... I need to fill in these gaps in between with even more branches. There we go. Nope. There we go. That feels a little bit thicker, but it still needs to be thicker down here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Is that better now? Yeah, that bit there is very flat though, so let me just... No, let me... String... Um... This needs to have the right kind of silhouette, you know what I mean? And these ones need to be bigger. There we go. There we go. Boom. Let's try that, shall we? I think that's a much better silhouette. I think that looks much nicer. There we go. And that works nicely. And then if we just like fill in basically all of the ground around here with dirt and podzol right close to the roots. Oh, I got rid of that. Where's the nearest one? I think in the deepest, darkest. There we go. There we go. Dirt. Rooted dirt. I think even maybe some mud. Just so dark that it's got... There we go. Let me turn these into long grasses. There we go. And then let's get some bushes in here. There we go. I think it's just gonna hang some lanterns in the nearby area down here. I think I'm gonna do that. That's better. Perfect. Alright, cool. I'm gonna very quickly BRB, then I'm gonna come straight back. Don't you worry, I won't be gone for very long. See you guys in a sec. Hi. Alright. Let me do a little bit of texturing down here. What's slightly darker than this? Because I've got a fading because I use dark oak for that. Maybe that. What's a similar colour? That isn't like super duper textured, maybe. No. Oh, mud. Packed mud. Never mind. No, I think this looks fine. Let's get just a couple firefly bushes in this area too. Yeah, that looks good. That looks brilliant. And this area would just light up and glow. Okay. I don't have Light Magicka currently. So I think what we're gonna do is we get some brightly coloured wool. I think red. What Christmassy colours are there? I think we stick to red and yellows, right? Hmm. I say terracotta. We've got all 3 frog lights. And sea lanterns, which are a bit more bluey. And I think we do waxed copper. Okay. Then we get a waxed copper piece for the middle. Hmm. Doesn't look like a star though. We could do that. Or maybe I use glowstone specifically for the top. Oh, we can also dangle end rods, can't we? Okay. And that looks like a star to me. And then we get red, yellow, green. No, purple. What's Christmassy, really? White? I think with Minecraft you kind of just have to go random colors. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay. There we go. Hmm. Green. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. Hello, trees looking great so far. Thank you. There we go. I think we need a couple more lights there and there. Let's have a look back here. What's this? Oh, that's something else. I think that looks like a nice big bright star up there. I think we've got a lot of colour going on. Any other way to decorate? I mean, I guess we put snow. But I don't know. I feel like this could be enough. This is like a Christmas tree enough as it is. I think. At least to me. We'll be able to have candles. Let me do it on top of all these. Ah, just 3. I think this just makes it just look a little bit nicer. Let's have a look at this. Yeah. That's perfect. That's a perfect tree right there. Alright. And then we can do some presents and stuff at the base. I mean, it's a very tall tree. However, I think it's possible. I'm gonna very quickly grab, the mod I need. I'm 1.10. Fabric. Oh. Ha. Dot Minecraft. Mods. Can also make like the top of the baubles, which is cute. Yeah. Yeah. Like a little attachment to the top. And I think white looks nice because I don't want to put snow all over it. I think snow would be too much. Alright, we're opening back up. Yummy. Mango, apple, and passion fruit. Such a good smoothie. Now, fingers crossed this works now. Figure out how to spell baubles. Don't think I've ever had to write it down. That's fair. Configure. Alright, okay, well. Let's see if it works first. Okay. As long as I don't use glass. Um... Everything within. Yes. Okay, cool. Placement, fill, replace block, paste. Mods. Let's figure out how like Matical works. Need to save. Left control. Left alt. S. Let's see if this works now. I know there's something underneath here, so I'll add that in at the end. Configure. How do you get the information open? Load schematics. Christmas tree. I hate to see how much taller this is. Oh, that's not that bad. It's about the same height as this. Let me put it there. I'm gonna figure out. Schematic placement. Does that line up with the trunk? Yeah. Okay. Well, this tree is going to be here. This is going to be the redwood tree. So this is the center of... It's the tree in the shopping district. We decorate it for things. I think it's really fun if we have a big one. And we've got it set now. Tree all designed. It's ready to build in the... It's taller than I thought. Whoops. However, it needs to look right. Otherwise it looks a little stumpy. Because it does! It kinda does sometimes. I'm gonna paste this into the Discord. Okay. Do. Why do I have so many notifications? Huh? Huh? Okay. Okay, screenshots, here we go. Screenshots channel. Designed and schematic has been placed. It's much of an upgrade since last year's Christmas Eve Christmas tree. Oh no. Have I broken Twitch? I think I broke Twitch. What? What? I broke something. Okay. Should we try that again, shall we? Oh, that doesn't sound good. No, I tried to, a friend of mine is streaming, and I tried to hop on to follow them. I hit the follow button, and then Twitch just immediately bricked. It went well. Oh my god, there it goes again. Right. Stop. I'm stopping now. I'm stopping with that now. For God's sake. Oh, hello, it's nighttime. Not touching it again. Okay, the nearest bed is just over here. So I'm not fiddling around with it anymore. I have to watch that later. Fingers crossed she's still live while, when I end. Because, so we've designed this now. Honestly, I don't mind doing this bit, like, offline. I think what we need to do is take down the existing bushes, and I know that feels really crappy. But you know, the shape of the bushes in comparison to the shape that I've done, they droop down a bit more where I've built it. Am I happy with this way around? Or do it need to be load schematic? No, not load schematics. Schematic placement. Configure. Okay, that looks a bit better. Just the way it was arcing and stuff like that. I think this one looks better on the front here. I just need to schematic configure, lock it. Can I? Okay. We're trying to keep friends away, SMH. Yes. Yes, it is. Unwillingly. This bit I'm gonna feel so bad about because this is what Beanie did. However, leaf style, I've done it very slightly differently. And unfortunately, they're just a bit too different. I know they spent a long time doing this bit. Okay. Just watch that guy absolutely just ascend. Like, sure. Youch. Thankfully, the stem is a very similar shape. I tried to mimic the shape of the stem when building this. When building, like, the proper design. But yeah, it needed to be taller. Is that it? Nice. Cool. Okay. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna end now. Purely because I've got some things I need to work on. And then we can come back. And I promise by the time you next see this, that tree is going to be built. I've now got the schematic for it. Which is really nice. So I can build that in my own free time. I've got something to do this evening. So I'll see you guys soon. We're gonna raid. Have an amazing day. Thank you. I'm gonna raid Neha because they're drawing. Why is the quality of this camera just degrading itself? Alright. Raid. Right. We're gonna raid Neha. They are an amazing artist. And something very big is coming soon involving them. So I will see you guys soon. Alright. Thank you so much to everyone who's been here. I really appreciate every single one of you. We need the raid alert. If you guys are not subbed, you can replace the emojis, the emotes, with whatever emotes you have available. Or no emotes at all. You don't even have to send the raid alert. But thank you so much to everyone who's joined us. And I will see you guys shortly. I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe. Around December, streams get a bit confusing. But if you keep an eye out on the Discord, shortly, something big and exciting will be announced. And then, yeah. So thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate every single one of you. Bye-bye!